It's time for Jesse and Crendor.
Jesse and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's Jesse and Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cox and Crendor Black Friday edition.
Yeah, Black Friday edition. Woo do 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 do. Woo woo do 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 do.
It's that time of year where we get excited to sit down on a day when really nothing happens in the world except for total and utter consumer chaos and appreciate that and appreciate it. Yeah. What? Did you leave the room to cheer that?
No, I was stretching.
Oh, you were like, yeah.
I went to get a deal.
Like, oh, it's Black Friday. You got up and left. You just left.
I forgot.
Oh, jeez. So today, I know you went out. I went out too.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think either of us went out for the express purpose of shopping.
Mm-hmm.
We went out to go watch crazy people shop.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that's what it's about. That's what the holiday's about. You
That's
go
what it's
out
all about.
and you see the crazies brutalize each other for a $45 DVD player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what is going on with this holiday. I'm going to go first in my stories because I went out, went looking, went to several malls, hardly saw anyone.
Really?
I tweeted earlier today. I was like, I think it's a dead holiday. At least here in LA, there's nothing that I've seen that points me to people being out. I was up at 7 a.m. walking around.
No.
Didn't see anyone. I waited. I went around the mall, looked at different things, trying to find gifts and whatnot. By noon, still no one out. I drove it's the first time this has ever happened to me. I drove around LA.
Yeah.
And it didn't take forever. I was like one of five people on the road. It was incredible.
Can I tell you why?
Sure.
Because it is no longer Black Friday. It is Black Thursday evening.
That's what I figure. I figure the crazy people are out Thursday evening.
Yeah, like me. That's when I went out.
Like you. All right. Well, then I got to hear it then.
Thanksgiving dinner, right? And then everyone just chilled around, yay, and then everyone's done being like, hey, what are you up to? What are you doing? Everyone's like, all right, we know about everyone now. So I'm like, I'm going to go to Target.
Can I stop you right there? I think that's really funny that Black Friday succeeds at being Black Thursday because people don't want to talk to their family members. They'd rather all go. No one has anything to talk about anymore. No one connects to anyone, so no one cares what anyone else is doing unless you tweet it on your phone. They've already seen your lunch you had, so no one's going to – there's not even room for small talk. You can't be like, how's the weather? All you do is hold up your phone and point, right? So what'd you do today? You already tweeted it out and put it on Instagram 25 minutes ago, so what's the point? No one wants to talk except for maybe Grammy, who's like, I made a poopy, right? But nobody cares. And so they get together, almost fight, eat dinner, almost fight, and then before they're done, before they have to sit back down to talk to each other again, go shopping instead. It makes perfect sense.
Let's rewind.
Yes.
So, I don't think I've ever heard any old person say that. But I can still imagine them saying it.
Look, I want everyone who's in my future to know. Old man Jesse, that will be the thing I say all the time. I made a poopy. That's how I'll get out of being in trouble. I'll go to grocery stores and steal batteries and eat fruit off the little counters and the nuts and the mixed bag candy. I'll just eat that stuff. And when a guy catches me, he's like, "Sir, what are you doing?" I'll be like, "I made a poopy," and then walk out the store.
Holy shit.
They
really won't care. They can't do anything.
At first they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's just an old person."
Yeah.
And then when I say I made a poop, they're like, "Oh, it's an old person who's just crazy and lost his mind."
And now I don't want to get near him.
Yeah, he stinks. No one's going to help me.
Yeah.
So the worst they're going to do is be like, can I help you leave, sir? And I'll be like, boopy. And walk outside. And then as I walk away, I'll be like, idiots.
And then you'll be like, oh, no, I did.
I did. No, I will. Thankfully, I will have Depends. Depends. You
go.
can depend on those diapers.
You can depend on those.
That is and should be our very first sponsor. Our first and only sponsor for this podcast should be Depends.
I think we can do it. I think if we reach out to them, we can get that going.
I feel like we could. I feel like that's our target demographic, really.
I mean,
is the
you
elderly.
missed out
They
on
can't.
MeUndies.
Oh,
So, I mean,
someone keeps stealing my MeUndies, Crendor.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I had to cancel. So, because I'm a psychotic person and I love the idea of having a lot of underwear, because, when I travel, I'm like, I don't have enough underwear to travel for more than a week. That's what happens when you're like a crazy person and you go back-to-back places, which is nonsense. Anyway, I was like, I need more underwear. And the best way to do that is what if I sign up for this, like, MeUndies monthly thing?
Yeah.
And for the last 5 months, it hasn't arrived. And I've been like, what is going on? What is happening?
Yeah.
And they have records saying they sent it. But apparently, someone keeps taking it. So I canceled my subscription. I was like, I can't do this. Like, we got you. We will hook you up. We'll send you a box of underwear, like, to make up for all this. Thank you so much. Like, you're awesome. And I was like, no, you guys are awesome. Thank you for this. Like, this is really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't show up, but whatever. So they sent me a box. The box doesn't arrive.
What?
And I'm like, what the hell? So I go and I look online, and it says it arrived, but at an apartment down the road.
What?
I'm like, wait, what? So I call them, and I call the post office, and no one knows where it's at. So the MeUndies people are like, don't worry, we'll send you another one. We're sorry about that. But one of the prints that you want, we don't have it anymore. We'll hook you up with 2 prints. We got you. And I'm like, you guys are killing it with the niceness on this. Thank you so much. They send another box.
Right.
Gone.
What?
Gone. Vanished. It arrived on a Saturday. They have all this documentation and notes, and the post office guy wrote down, like, he delivered it to a certain P.O., like, not P.O. box, but, like, one of the lockers in my apartment complex. I went there, nothing there.
What the shit?
So I literally called MeUndies and was like, it didn't show up again, guys. It says it was there. It didn't show up. And they were like, what if we put a box together and you just drove to our office? So that's what I did. I literally just went there and picked it up.
That's
and
insane.
So I Sherlock Holmes this whole thing.
Okay.
I went, there's a video camera. There are 2 video cameras in the mail area of my apartment complex. So I have that footage. I got a security guard involved. I got all these people. So we, like, NCIS, CSI'd this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The mailman is 100% taking my mail.
What?
100%. And here's the crazy thing. Because the way my apartment complex works, they only keep the video footage 24 hours. So all we have is data entry stuff and the timestamps of when the mailman was there. The video footage are like, we already replaced that.
What? What's the point of it?
So that would be like the nail in the coffin. That's like, I could get him. But all I know is that every time this particular mailman, because there are 3 different mailmen that come in and deliver stuff, but every time this particular mailman comes in, he straight up just takes my mail every time.
What the shit?
And so I call the post office and try to get, they will do nothing. This is the same post office where I have a P.O. box set that was broken in. So they won't do a damn thing. I've tried a postal inspector. I tried that nothing happened there. So basically what I think happened is because MeUndies, they brand their boxes.
Yeah.
I think he just saw MeUndies boxes and was like, those are some good effing underwear, and took all mine.
Yeah, that does sound like what would happen.
I think that's because every other package, Amazon, whatever, shows up fine. It's literally just from MeUndies, and they're the only people that I order from that have brand, like, their logo on packaging.
You got to confront him.
I want to. The problem is I work during the day, so it's very difficult to do that.
Just take one day off. Film it.
Just me
Put it on
confronting him
YouTube.
like, where's my... What would he say? Like, I didn't take it. I mean,
It'd be like, show me your underwear. You'll get him.
Nailed it. That's why I need you in my corner.
Yeah.
I need you in my corner. I realized here I didn't Sherlock anything. I'm the Watson. You're the Sherlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta dig deeper.
Damn.
You gotta go into the underwear.
You just mind palace the shit out of that.
Yeah. And then don't you have to show me all the underwear, just a glimpse.
Yeah. Just show me the top. Show me the band. Yeah. Just pull up the band so I can see it.
And then you'll know.
Then
and if they get really defensive, then you know that's them too. Well, I'm sure the other guy just be
here's
like,
the thing. I 100% know it's this dude. It has to be. There's no one else that has the capabilities to do it. It's no one. It's not like the bubblegum. Oh my god! Maybe it is the bubblegum bandit.
It is.
I didn't even put that together.
The bubblegum bandit strikes again. They're progressing.
Oh no! I
Like
didn't
enough
even
of bubblegum.
consider that.
Oh my god! It's all coming together now.
It makes just as much sense as someone putting bubblegum on your license plate every single day. That's just vindictive. That's vindictive hatred.
All right. Here's what you do.
Oh no! You
the
know who
bubblegum underwear bandit. You get MeUndies to make another crate, but instead of putting anything in it, they put a camera in it.
Well, I
and
don't.
then he opens it up, and bam, it's right there.
But I don't. I mean, I guess the way you're saying is we're setting up a trap. The way I thought you were saying it is, I was just like, I don't need any more underwear. I'm good now.
You activate
I have way too much
card.
now.
If I learned anything from Yu-Gi-Oh, this is perfect opportunity to do this.
Then we can form Exodia and take this guy out.
He just dissolves.
He vaporizes like,
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you were.
So can I just say that I also get annoyed by everyone that always just kind of forces the whole like I'm thankful for. Like I'm thankful for the Chicago Cubs. I'm thankful for Starbucks in my life.
Wait, did you have to say it at the table? Is that what you're talking about?
I didn't have to, but I'm saying a lot of people do.
Oh,
they do it on like Twitter.
I saw that online, and I'll admit, I did one of those only after 25 minutes of sitting on my bed, staring at my phone, trying to figure out what was a non-douchey thing to be thankful for.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, pretty much everything's the same as last year, so I guess I'm thankful things are the same, but like, I guess it could be like better, that, so that's not very good. Like I couldn't.
That's what I'm like. That's what bothers me most about it is there's like that slight like tinge of fakeness.
It's always like I'm thankful for family,
for food
I'm thankful
and
for
family.
Yeah.
I can eat at the table. There's people starving in Africa, but I'm not starving.
Here's how I view Thanksgiving, in the same way that I view Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And a lot of holidays. Like, Valentine's Day is about as corporate bullshit as possible.
Yeah, it is.
But, and even though I view that, and I also have the opinion of like, if you really love someone, you'd let them know every day.
Right.
And you know, you'd also do wild, crazy sexual things every day. Wink.
Right.
Wink. Hashtag call me. Every day, because like, you know, it's not like a special night. It shouldn't exist. But with that understanding, I also get that it's not for me.
Yeah.
So like Valentine's Day is one of those like you do it for other people kind of deals. And Thanksgiving I think is the same thing. So as I sat there staring at my phone, I was like, I'll say I'm thankful so other people think like I'm thankful for shit. Like it wasn't for me that I did that.
And really, by doing that, that's a very unselfish act.
Right. So you're totally right. That's what I was thinking when I did it.
What if, oh my God. I just imagine people at the table. It's like, let's go around and see what we're thankful for. Like, I'm thankful for President Trump. He's going to change this country.
Oh my God. Speaking of Trump, did you see the video of that guy on a plane?
What? I didn't see that.
All right. So there's a guy on a plane, and it just happened on Tuesday, I think. A guy's on a plane, and I cannot tell you for the life of me why he starts yelling. I don't think there's a reason. I don't even know that he's yelling at anyone. But it's this dude on a plane, and he's like, this is Trump's America now. He's your president. Doesn't matter whether you like it. Like, Trump, everybody. And he points to a guy. He's like, that guy gets it. Trump. I cannot figure out why he's losing his mind. Like, he's not starting a fight with anyone. Except at one point he says, like, seems like some of y'all bitches voted for Hillary or something like that. Which I guess that could pick a fight. But, like, he's not directing his anger at anyone. He's just sort of proudly declaring that he's an asshole.
Is it Bruce from our last thing?
Oh, no, it can't be Bruce.
Yeah, he might have hopped
this
back
guy,
on the cocaine train.
No, this guy's, like, definitely a country bumpkin, but, like...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he doesn't have coke trucks in L.A. But it's just weird to me that this guy would shout it out. Like, cool, you voted for Trump and Trump won. That's cool for you, dude. But why are you yelling at people?
Yeah.
Like, I would say the same thing to a Hillary supporter if Hillary won. Just keep it to yourself. Just keep it inside. Keep it inside your body.
Like, what if your sports team won? You're like, my sports team won, yeah. And you're like at a bar, and everyone's like, we know, dude. Congratulations. He's like, yeah, but my team won, and your team sucks. Your team sucks. Like, they'd get beat up.
It's like, yeah, we saw the game, dude. We get it. Like, no, yeah. I think the moral is nobody likes a bragger.
Yeah.
Anyway, back.
Oh yeah, back to Thanksgiving. Black Friday. That's what we're getting at. So after all that happened, I was like, I'm going to go to some Black Friday stuff. I'm going to see some people. So, go to Target first, because Target was like, we're open at 6 p.m. So, get to Target. Parking lot is jam-packed at 6 p.m. Like, but day before Christmas packed type. So, I'm like, all right. I get in there, and there's just like, there are a lot of people just trying to get shit. There's like all these like people lined up to get Apple products, and they're like, where do I get an iPad? Where do I get the cheap iPad? And they're like, the line starts forming over there, sir. And he's just like, oh, and they like had a line like wrapping around into the clothing section for an iPad. And then I sent you the picture of the one guy who is
with
guarding
like
his
3
two
carts.
carts.
Yeah.
He looks like a weird treasure goblin, like guarding his treasure. He's like, nobody take my carts. But the story behind it is his wife was guarding the carts at first. They had 3 carts filled with shit. And I was like, oh, is she like standing by the carts? Because she was just texting on her phone. I'm like, is she standing by the carts that are like for stuff you're going to put back on the shelves? Because it looked like those types of carts, like stuff you just throw into a cart. Like, all right, we got to restock that. But no, it was a bunch of shit they were buying. And I was like, oh my God. And so he was like coming up to her and he's like, all right, we got to keep moving. And she's like, okay. And then he took 2 carts. She took 1 and they like kept moving. And then he's like, Where'd you go? And she's like, I'm over here, babe. And he's like, all right, good. Just keeping track. Like they're they're in the military.
He loses
shit.
her
like,
all the time.
Let's go.
It's sad. And usually she's gone. Usually when he shouts over, where you at, babe? She's gone.
So then
he has to keep tracking her down.
So I kept lapping the store so I could like keep getting behind these people without it seeming like awkward. And so I got back behind him, and he's like, 4 for $10 Diet Cokes. This is crazy. Then he got the Diet Cokes, but he was running out of room for stuff, so he had to get another cart, but I don't think he wanted to. So he just like tried to make it all fit, and they had to spend well over $1,000. Well over.
I would love to know who those gifts were for.
I know.
Because they did... I don't know. How old were these people?
I'd say early 40s.
So they might have young kids. So I was reading this study and then I listened to like a podcast about it like a few days ago.
Yeah.
That essentially a lot of millennials and a lot of, I guess 11 to like, I don't know, whatever the new generation. It's like, are we still millennials? Whatever. Millennials and these weird kids that exist now, whatever the hell they are. Apparently, a great majority of them value less trinkety crap and more, instead of I got 15 toys, I got a laptop instead.
Yeah, like one big thing.
Yeah, they want to have they'd rather have one big thing than a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And it goes to the idea that people just are decluttering and getting rid of stuff and trying to live like simpler lives and stuff, which I get. Every time I see people buy so many gifts, I know deep down that's not because they're altruistic and nice people. I firmly believe it's because they like being the ones who give away the most stuff.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
So
They're
it's
the
like,
cool people.
yeah, we're the ones who always have the best gifts and give away the most stuff, and we're cool. We're the cool family.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the Keeping Up with the Joneses type thing, but on a giveaway scale. Like I gave away the most. No, I gave away the most.
I'm not gonna lie. I know what my future is. Scratch off lotto tickets.
What?
Look, people out there. I don't know if it's a tradition in your family, but in my family and a lot of families out there, mostly my dad will instead of buying real gifts, go out the night before and come back with like lotto scratchers and just stocking stuff them like, yeah, good gift. Here's the thing. It's a great gift.
Yeah, you might win money.
You don't know if you're about to win a fortune or you just have a good time scratching stuff.
It's true.
That's gonna
I
be
know we always get those for Christmas.
Yeah, that's gonna be my gift. That's my Christmas gift. Is I'm
That's a good one.
just every year people are gonna be like, couldn't you have spent this money on something else? Like, no, that's $200 in scratch offs. Enjoy.
If you win, you can go buy whatever you want.
Yeah, go buy whatever you want if you win.
Yeah.
That's
that.
That's what
a
I'm gonna
good plan.
do. It's gonna entertain the hell out of me. I get to see people scratch all that weird silver dust onto their tables
you got
and stuff.
a quarter? I need a quarter. Got to scratch it off, or your keys.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Pass your keys.
That's my plan. That's my plan for the future. Scratch offs.
Let's see. Who else did I see? Oh yeah, this other lady in Target. It was this Asian family, and this one Asian girl was like getting the new Pokemon. I don't think it was on sale, but she was getting it, and they were buying like another like big TV or something. Like they were buying like big electronic items, and she like put the new Pokemon Moon on top of the TV, and the Asian mom was just like, "Why you buy that?" And then she's like, "It's the new Pokemon," and she's like, "You already have Pokemon." And she's like, "It's the new one," and she's like, "How many they gonna make?" And I was like, "Oh my god, she's got a point. How many are they gonna make?"
She does have a point. That's the yeah. I'm with the mom on this one. She does have a point. How many are they gonna make? I'm not saying it's a good point, but she has one.
Yeah,
she's got a point.
And then there's those are some good people. Then there was this family. It's this really weird family. There's this like 40-year-old mom. There's like who had like blonde hair with like highlights in it, and I don't know if it was her son or her boyfriend or her husband, but he looked like a weird mixture of like a 20-year-old,
a son, boyfriend, husband.
Year-old.
He was like a son, boyfriend, husband.
Yeah, it was really weird. And then she had 2 daughters, and they were probably like 16, but they had the voices of like 40-year-old smoking women, and it was weird as shit. Because I was just walking, and then the 2 girls walked past me, and I didn't care. And then they're just like, "Where's mom at?" And I was like, "What the shit is that?"
I like to imagine you jumped like, "Oh God!"
I practically did. I jumped. And then they're just like, "Oh my God, what are you doing over here?" And I was like, "What is going on?" And then he was like trying on hats, and they're like, "You're so funny." And she's like, and the mom's just like, "Quit putting on those hats. You're going to look stupid." And he's like, and I was like, what is this family? Like, I just wanted to learn more about them.
Today, speaking of not knowing ages, this is really stupid, but today I was at lunch with some friends, and one of the people there I've always thought was like maybe 32 years old. Like I was like, oh, this guy's like a very cool dude, like 30-year-old punky dude. Today I found out he was 51 years old.
What?
I was like, what? You are the like amazing looking. You are incredible looking. I was I realized in my mind, I see myself being one of those like sexy older gentlemen with like just an, like, you know, looking with the gray. In reality, I want to be one of those like blob people, one of those old blob people that has a shirt that doesn't quite fit and like a pastel pants and just
it's like, take me to Margaritaville.
That's absolutely true. I imagine because this guy is the coolest looking dude I've ever seen in my life. He's the hippest guy. He's better than any hipster that exists. He's amazing looking.
Yeah.
And I imagine like, damn, I'm gonna be like him when I'm older. Nope, I had the revelation today. I'm gonna be a mess. I'm gonna be like, oh boy, I can't wait to go to Ruby Tuesdays and get a salad bar.
Just drive around in the scooter everywhere.
Avalanche.
Going to the salad bar. It's like, sir, you need help. It's like, I can get there by myself in my scooter.
Oh my God, speaking of sir, do you need help? So, even though I saw nothing crazy today at the mall, I went, as I was coming in to record this, I went to the grocery store, and there I needed laundry detergent, so I bought it, went up to the like self-checkout line. There was a guy in front of me who, I feel like this man was very lonely. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and in his little handbasket is one steak, a small half bottle of wine,
right,
and a lean cuisine risotto for one.
Oh my God.
And so this guy goes up to the thing, scans his steak, and then opens up a bag. So you know how fidgety these machines are.
Yeah.
Scans his steak, sets the steak down on the scanner rather than on the weight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Opens up a bag on the weight, and the older lady who's sort of has a German accent walks up to him and is like, "Sir, I need you to," and he's like, I got it." She's like, "Sir, can you need to scan the bag, sir?" And he's like, "I got it. I'll handle it." She's like, "Oh, okay." She goes away. He puts the meat in the bag. Does not scan the bag yet. Scans his wine. She's like, "I need to see your ID, sir." And he's like, "Look at me. You think? Look at me." And she's like, "I still need the date, sir." So he shows the ID, and he's pissed now. He's like furious.
Yeah.
So he goes to scan his risotto for one, and it doesn't scan. Now, mind you, I'm watching this entire thing and losing my mind. He goes to scan, and it doesn't scan, but he puts it in the bag anyway. And she's like, "Sorry, you didn't scan it." And he's like, "I know about the bag. I know. It didn't." And she's like, "No, you didn't scan. You didn't scan the food." And he's like, "I scanned all of it. Didn't you just see? I just did it. I only have 3 things. Jesus." And she's like, "Sir," and he's like, "Fine." He gets up and scans the bag with all the food in it.
Yeah.
So the weight system goes off, and so it won't scan the bag. And the guy looks over and is like, "Your machine's not even working." And she's like, "No, you need to take the food out of the bag." He's like, "What are you talking about? What are you saying to me?" And she's like, "You need to take the food out." She barely has an accent. She's like, "You need to take the food out of the bag." And he's like, "I can't even understand you." and she's just like, "Okay, sir." And this guy comes over. He's like, "Can I help?" And he's like, "This lady here keeps saying stuff to me, and I don't even know what she's saying. I'm just trying to check out, and the damn thing won't work." And she's like, "Sir, if you just take the food." And the guy's like, "Maybe you should just take the food out of the bag." He's like, "Fine." Takes the food out of the bag, puts it back on the weight thing, scans the bag, puts the bag back, puts all the food back in the bag, and then tries to check out. But he can't, because he still has not scanned the risotto. This is a 15-minute ordeal. It's still going on. And so the guy who I don't even think works there is like, "All right, so you're good. You can check out." And he's like, "Yeah, I got it. Fuck, I got it." He can't do it. So the lady's like, "Sir, you need to scan the risotto." And he's like, "I did it. Can't you see up on the screen?" And he points to the screen, and it's not up there. And he goes, "See?" And she's like, it's not there, sir. And he turns to look at her and looks back at the screen and goes, leave me alone!
Jesus.
Stares at the screen. At this point, everyone's just staring over at this guy.
Yeah.
And at this point, an actual person who looks like a manager shows up and is like, sir, I'm going to need you to leave. I'm going to need you to leave. And he's like, I already got this food. And he's like, sir, just take the food and go.
Yeah.
And the guy takes the food and leaves. And at that point, I had the realization, this guy probably just bilked them for a steak, wine, and a risotto and not having to pay for it just by shouting at people.
Oh, my God. I think you're right.
I was like, this was this guy's plan the entire... No one is that crazy. Nobody...
Yeah, no one's that crazy.
No one's, like, that insensitively crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like he did it... I feel like he pulled what old me poopy Jesse would do.
Yeah.
Like, he just scammed everyone. And I was like, that son of a bitch. I bet he's out in his car like, steaks on me tonight.
Just finds the foreign woman that you can very clearly understand. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Go back to your country.
He straight up just got free food. He got maybe $40 in free food.
Shit, dude.
Because it was a big ass steak, and he had wine and a risotto. Like that was like one of those $22 steaks they had in the back. I was like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's kicking ass over here. I was both shocked, offended, and impressed.
That's how you know you're staring at quite the personality if they can do the trifecta.
It was horrifying to watch, and I was embarrassed for everyone involved. But at the end, I was like, holy shit, that man's a genius.
That man is a genius. Oh my God, I forgot all about it. When I was at Target, this was like the other day at Target, like 2 days ago, and I was returning ink that I bought because it didn't fit in my printer. So I was like, all right, so I got to return the ink.
Wait, hold on. How do you not know what ink goes with your printer?
Well, I thought I knew what it was, and I'm like, yeah, I know what it is. So I just bought it, and it was the wrong one. So I had to bring it back and then buy new ink.
Great.
So I was like, I'll bring it back. So I brought it back, and there's these two people exchanging stuff in front of me, and I'm like, all right, this won't take too long. One lady, this like middle-aged, looked like she's on meth woman, she had a cart full of stuff, and she's like, why can't I bring back this thing? And they're like, ma'am, you can't do that. It's just whatever. I don't know what she did, but she can't do it. And then she's like, what if I get Black Friday prices on this item? And they're like, ma'am, you can't exchange an item and get we don't do price matching or whatever it is. And she's like, well, I guess I should have just waited until Black Friday to buy it then, huh? And they're like, yes, ma'am, you probably should have waited till Black Friday to purchase that item. And she's like, that's unbelievable. All right, what about this item? And I was like, Jesus. All right, well, that one lady's going to take forever. How about the guy? So there's this guy who's probably like late 30s, and he looks like he's had a few to drink.
I don't doubt I bet he has. I bet that's how he got there.
He probably has. It was like 11 at night. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait. And he's like, I bought this toy for my kids, and we don't need it anymore. And they're like, all right, sir, but you paid for it in gift cards. So if you don't want store credit, you have to bring, like, and I don't know. They were giving him some speech or whatever. And he's like, this is dumb. And he, like, started freaking out. And he's like, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, that sounds like one of those scam things that, like the guy in line in front of me where this dude probably bought a gift card on, like, a sale where it's like $25 for a $30 gift card.
Yeah.
And then he went and bought a toy, and then he demanded a refund so he could get cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like one of those scams.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
So then he's like, this is fucking unbelievable. And he's just like mumbling to herself. And then the girl's just like, I know, sir, if I was in your situation, I would also be frustrated with my situation. Like the classic, like she just wants to go home.
I can relate to you, but only in that I want to leave very badly.
Yeah. And then he's like, he calls up his wife or something. He's like, what's the PIN number on your shit? All right.
Wow.
And he's like, yeah. And so I'm just standing. I'm like, I just want to bring my ink back, dude. That's all I want.
Oh, I forgot you were in the returns line, too.
Yeah, it's the returns line.
Oh, my God. So, you know what I saw someone do today for the first time in forever? layaway. I didn't even know they did that still.
I haven't heard of that in like years.
Right? This woman was at the counter and she's like, I want to put the following on layaway for 2 weeks. And I was like, I don't even know how layaway works. I just know you get it and then give it to the store and they hold it for you?
Layaway.
Do you have to pay for it?
A system of paying a deposit to secure an item for later.
Yeah, like they like, here's my Xbox. And then they pay like $20 and the store holds it for them.
So it's got to be apparently like 10% of what it's worth or like $10 or over if that's not like enough or something.
Yeah, what a weird system that no one ever uses anymore.
Yeah. Well, like, why would you want it? If I can't afford something right away, I don't think I'm going to buy it.
I think it's one of those, they get it. They know they won't be able to afford it yet, but they want to be able to make sure they get it before. It's just one of those things like little Timmy wants his Action Ranger Red, but Action Ranger Red sells out every Christmas. So this year we're going to buy it for him in October. And then we'll pay for it in December.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I think it's along those lines. But yeah, I saw that and was like, layaway. Damn.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, you were in that line of the dam that's always either returns or layaways.
Yeah, that is. I feel bad for the people working there. That is like the pits of hell.
You know who I feel bad for? The Geek Squad at Best Buy.
Oh yeah, the Geek Squad.
Those poor bastards. Every time I'm by there and like walking around Best Buy, the people at the counter are just like, my fans don't work anymore. And they're like, well, sir, you have half a gallon of dust in there. It's like, well, my cats like to rest on the monitors in my tower. So they're like, well, maybe you shouldn't let your cats near the computer, sir. He's like, don't tell me how to live.
My computer has a virus. Why does it have a virus? It's like, sir, it looks like there's a lot of pornography on his. I don't look at that. I don't look at that stuff.
I imagine the best part. I would love to. I want this to be a bit. Crendor, we need to make this a bit and film it.
Okay.
Go to buy a laptop at a Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
Go home, download thousands of hours of porn and put it on the desktop.
Yeah.
And then go into a Best Buy and be like,
just like shrink the icons on the desktop to as small as possible and have it filled with just porn videos.
Yeah, just all porn videos and be like, there's something wrong with my computer and take it into and then film the entire interaction. And they're like, we're gonna have to reformat your computer, sir. It looks like someone downloaded a bunch of porn and be like, what? Don't get rid of my porn. Is there any way you can fix my computer without deleting the porn? That's a bit. That's a bit waiting to happen.
That's a bit. That's a bit right there. That's YouTube gone Geek Squad, gone sexual, gone kissing prank, gone wrong.
Yeah. .net/donkey show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then after Target, I went to the mall, and the mall was insane. So it was like every parking space was taken. That's a big ass mall, and every parking space was taken. So I had to park like in like the back lots where like there's the mall parking, and then there's like the road you drive around it in, and then there's like the back behind that parking. And I was like, I'll just like park here and walk. And there was like the typical like cars are backed up like 10 long, and the one guy's waiting for the guy to pull out and get his spot, and they're just honking at him like, let's go. And they're just like, I'll take my time, whatever. And then everyone's going crazy. So I go in there. But the mall had some great deals, dude. Mall had some great deals. They had like
I'm very interested.
30 to 50% off everything in stores.
Yeah, but
which was awesome.
You can only buy so much crap at Hot Topic before you are just like, I feel like I bought every useless thing I could ever need.
I went to Abercrombie. They had 50% off the entire Abercrombie store.
I'm sorry, what store? What store?
Is it at Abercrombie? That's the one.
It's definitely not the one.
Abercrombie. Abercrombie.
Abercrombie. Not Abercrombie. Abercrombie is the shitty knockoff. It's the shitty Chinese knockoff.
I went to the wrong one.
I went to Abercrombie. I went to Abercrombie.
So
the Abercrombie is the place that sells the old canes the guy from Jurassic Park uses. We only sell cane.
Mighty fine cane.
We only sell canes with bugs trapped in amber on the top. Abercrombie.
Like weird animals. So yeah, I went to Abercrombie, and usually I'll like sometimes go in there just to like see what they got in the clearance section. So I'm not gonna pay full price for whatever they got. And so I was like, oh shit. So I got some sweatpants in there. It was like $50 sweatpants, half off. They were some good sweatpants. And I got the hoodie I'm wearing right now, and it was like $25 down to like $12.50.
You went actual
like, shit,
shopping.
Dude. I didn't even intend to go shopping, but I saw that and I was like,
you
this
got
is a
caught
deal
up in the
too good to
spirit. You
pass
got
up.
caught up in the spirit.
Yeah, I got caught up. And inside Abercrombie, there were three types of people. There were the classic like preppy like white kids, right?
You mean Abercrombie employees?
Yeah, exactly. And then it was loaded with Asian people, and not just like American Asian people, like people that only speak Asian people. And I don't know why. They were only speaking Asian
people?
They weren't like speaking English. They were just speaking Asian. And there was a lot. It wasn't just like a couple. It was like
send
half the
send
store.
your emails, care of.
I'm saying.
What
half
is
the
Asian,
store.
Crendor?
Asian countries.
All right,
It is various Asian country languages.
There we go. That works better. I feel like that'll get
like-
less angry tweets.
Yeah. They was speaking Asian in there.
They were speaking that Oriental. I don't know what was going on.
My grandpa actually said Oriental yesterday. Just gonna throw that out there. He's like, oh, the Oriental woman's retiring from the Chicago station. I was like, well, the theory lives on.
I'm adding that to my old man persona. I'll be like, ooh, Oriental poopy. They'll be like, this man is a mess. Get him out of the store.
This guy is a mess.
And I'll be like, I'm taking my steak too.
Where are the Orientals? I saw
Old
them the
people.
other day.
Old people are hilarious.
That's why. That's because old people always have like war stories because they've been like through so many. Like you got World War II, they got like the Korean War, they got like Vietnam. So it's just like, oh yeah, there's like those Asian people, like those people. I fought them 3 times. 3 times I fought them. It's like, oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's true. That's why they're so.
3 times I fought. Yeah, but they're totally different Asian countries. They're not even remotely connected.
We know that, but the old people don't know that.
I fought him 3 times. I imagine there's one guy who thinks he fought the exact same dude 3 times.
To him, they're just the Orientals. I'm telling you.
Crap. I fought him 3 times.
That's old. I was telling, where was it? I forget what it was, like Halloween or something. I was like, yeah, I watch these Korean people eat food on the internet. And then they're like, my grandpa was like, well, you know, we fought them in that war that one time. I was like, oh,
no, we definitely didn't ever fight South Korea, Grandpa. That's never happened.
That was his like only input, and I was like, yeah, yeah, all right. Listen, people just don't understand. So yeah,
I need to spend a day I need to make a day out of my life where I just spend it at a nursing home with old people. I'll feed them shit and wipe their butts as long as they can entertain the crap out of me. Oh my god.
We're making this country great again.
Yeah, you are, Ethel. Yeah, you are.
Tired of these foreigners coming in here, just like when our country
stealing my jobs. When's the last time you worked? That's not the point. I made a poopy.
It's not like we came in here and took the land from the Native Americans and then all the Europeans settled in as foreigners.
Yeah,
That
it's
never
definitely not like
happened.
this hasn't happened numerous times before.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So yeah, Abercrombie was loaded with Asians, dude. And then
I'm looking
I
this
wasn't
up. I
complaining.
need to. Asians love Abercrombie. I'm hoping if this is a thing.
I think it's just because a lot of Asian people just dress really well. Like I always see Asian people
here you
and they seem
go.
to dress. What?
Straight up, this isn't like a racist trope or anything. It really is just like Abercrombie and Fitch are apparently very, very popular in Asia.
Oh shit.
A lot of
makes
these places, they only have knockoff versions in some Asian countries. So in Asia, anything distinctly American is in very high demand. So things like McDonald's and KFC and that kind of stuff. And Abercrombie and Fitch is very high demand. Same with American Apparel and Levi Strauss.
Oh my god.
Yeah, in many
Shit,
countries, look, I'm like literally wikiing this. For many countries, wearing jeans is not only a symbol of modernity, but also wealth.
What? Jeans?
Yeah, well, when you consider that, even though we always whine about like, oh, China, they're stealing our jobs and their economy's outgrowing us and everyone over there is buying up American property and they're filthy rich. That's because it's a very small fraction of 1 billion plus people.
Yeah.
And so for that tiny, maybe not even 1% of their population, for that tiny group, sure, they have tons of money because they have all the money.
Mm-hmm.
But for everyone else, they're still living extremely poor lives.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I can understand why something as simple as like jeans would be considered modern and wealthy when not a lot of people can afford it. That's like one of those things, that's one of those first world problems like, oh, I have to get a new pair of jeans. My jeans ripped a little.
Dude, wearing jeans, for me, that's classy. I've even gotten
is
classier
true.
in my sweatpants. I'm telling you. That's what I'm going to do. Once everything, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff dies, I'm going to start in sweatpants, a high-class, high-quality sweatpants line. It's going to be beautiful.
I don't know if that's true. I imagine by the time that happens, we'll have moved on to like neon and silver outfits because it's the future.
I will have the best quality neon silver sweatpants that you will ever see.
It'll glow in the dark. It'll shine reflective light during the day.
I just need
It'll
a
be the
small
best.
loan of $1 million. Oh yeah, and then I got a beanie at the Gap.
I did see that photo of you with the beanie.
It works because instead of looking like a hobo, then you just put all your hair in there, and then you look like you're a bit more well kept. It is great. I was like, why haven't I done this before? So I got the beanie half off too, and that was my Black Friday thing. And then there's this guy in a cat helmet, cat head thing.
Where? Doing what?
He is standing outside one of the stores, and he was just being like, "We got deals. We got deals in here," but like nothing related to the cat. He just had the cat head on, and that was it. He was just being like, "We got deals. So many deals in here." I put it on my Snapchat, Crendor Snaps, all one word.
We saw today one of those sign spinner guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you know how every once in a while you'll see like a young kid spinning signs, but also listening to music, and he's sort of dancing to the music,
Really getting into it.
Yeah. Because if you're gonna be out there in the heat for like 12 hours, you might as well get into it and have fun.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like a 60-year-old man. So it's this older man. He's definitely graying / losing his hair, and I guess I'm about to get emails. Here's why I hate the internet. Because if I say graying or losing hair in reference to an old man, I'm gonna get a message from a dude who's like, "I'm 22 and I'm starting to lose my hair and I'm going gray, and that is offensive to me. That's why I hate you, internet." I know what's gonna happen already. I know I'm gonna get a message like, "I took offense to something you said today," and I'm gonna have to read that. I ain't responding, but I have to read that shit, and I'm not okay with it.
Yeah, seriously.
If the shoe don't fit, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this old man. I saw him describing him. So this old man is like, he has a sign for like a tax something, and he's spinning it. He's like listening to a song, but whatever song he's listening to is make him move his feet like, I don't even know. Like, sort of Michael Jackson-y. Like he's doing like his feet are moving. Like, it was incredible. I need to know what music he was listening to. He was like doing hand motions and like twirling this thing and dancing, but it looked like how you would imagine an old man would dance.
Yeah.
But he was really into it. And I'm kind of hoping he was listening to the new Drake.
Maybe he was listening to the new Drake.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah, he was like, I'm just too good for you. You take my love for granted. And he's just like dancing.
I wonder. There are always like outside furniture stores or like mattress stores, like just places that would need that type of marketing. Yeah,
and I feel like this guy would be the best one because all those young kids, they're busy like flirting and listening to their Snapstagrams and stuff. But this old dude, he just had the sign, and it could have been the Walkman for all I know. I didn't see what he was listening to, but he had those like really crappy, like one wire headphone things, like they go over the top of your head, like from like 1989, and he's just jamming. He's having a hell of a time.
Shit, dude.
It was amazing, and I was like, that guy gets it. That guy is who I want to be. And as I
living the life.
As I pointed out, I know my future. I'd be the one who has a sign attached to my hover around scooter, just like, go on in and see it if you want to. It's pretty great. It's not too much stuff. Okay. And I drive up and down the block. Hey, come on in, everybody. That's me.
While being like, I made a poopy.
People will be like, where's your store at? And I'll be like, I made a poopy.
Right, but where?
Poopy? No, but where's your store? Poopy.
Yes, that was my Black Friday, which was essentially just Black Thursday night, which is what it may as well just become Black Thursday night now.
I'm with you.
That's all it is.
They might just get rid of the day. Get rid of Black Friday. Just make it Friday again. I'm okay with it. I don't need sales all the time. Most of the stuff you could buy all month. They're like Black Friday sales. It's November 1st.
Yeah, I know. It keeps happening earlier and earlier. Amazon was doing it like a month ago.
It's October. Get your Black Friday deals. What happened last Friday? Yeah, so really nothing much happened on my end. So you lucked out this year.
Yeah, I lucked out. Did you find any like articles of things like happening?
Oh, people going crazy? No, I didn't even look. Hold on. Let's look up Black Friday Stampede.
Black Friday injury.
2016.
Black Friday violence breaks out across America.
Oh, no! Yeah, but it's like dark this time.
Oh, Black Friday, God.
Multiple shootings at malls? Oh, my God.
Atlantic City man was fatally shot. Oh, my God.
Wow. Outside of Walmart. Walmart, why are you killing people?
It's always Walmart.
Damn. It is always Walmart.
Classic.
Here's the crazy thing. Oh, never mind. They always go back. Every time I talk about Walmart, they always go back to 2008 when that person was trampled.
Oh, yeah.
The worker was run over by people trying to get in.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So you keep reading down, and they're like, there have been 7 deaths and 98 injuries across the country during Black Friday since 2006 and 2014, according to Black Friday death count. Black Friday violence.
I can't believe it's death count.
It also struck in England, where a police officer in Leeds was attacked Friday morning when the assailant took offense when the cop asked him what he was doing. Meanwhile, things were more orderly in the Big Apple, where rabid sale seekers were in action. In Brooklyn, Rosie Smith, 53, arrived around 7:30 a.m. to head into Target. 2 TVs! She exclaimed proudly, holding up her shopping bags containing Polaroid flat screens that cost her $85 apiece. Actually, they're from my basement, the self-professed reality TV fan said. I like Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I don't even know how to react to a person like that.
Oh my God. Can I just say, okay. So when we were a few weeks ago, we were in Anaheim. The one night at the hotel, we were flipping through the channels and we came across The Real Housewives of Orange County. And I have never watched that show.
Why would you? Why would you?
Because there's like so many of them now. And I'm like, why is this show popular? So I started watching it. And it makes no sense. It's like if the Kardashians added like 10 more people into it. I don't even know what's happening. They're just like, I'm having a party, but Sarah's not coming. This is like how the episode starts. I'm like, who's Sarah? What's happening? And she's just like, oh my God, there she is. And then she's like, hey, I got gifts for everyone. And then she just doesn't give one to Sarah. And then Sarah's like, oh my God, what a bitch. And she goes and talks to her friend. And her friend's like, I can't believe she did that to you, but she gave a gift to me. And I was like, who watches this show? It's so dumb.
That is a great question. I have actually asked myself that many times. And I've learned, here's the crazy thing, I've learned most cable TV shows, average viewership is less than that of this podcast.
Really?
Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
That doesn't surprise me at all, actually, now that I think about it.
There are many shows that I love that are on cable TV. Maybe 1 million viewers. Shows that I really, really love, maybe 2 million.
Yeah.
There are some YouTubers who do better than that. And these are like big money network shows. Well, not network, but cable TV shows.
Yeah, that they put a lot of money into. And the YouTube people are just like, playing a goofy game today.
And
like
I'm
doing the
I'm
Oreo challenge.
I'm letting you know, advertisers will take your money and give you a better ad. The Cox and Crendor Advertisement Agency will make it happen.
We will make it happen. We'll make advertising great again.
None of that Oriental advertisement.
I love nothing like a good Coca-Cola in the evening. Coca-Cola making days brighter and smiles wider.
Making soft drinks great again.
We're gonna make soft drinks. Soft drink.
Soft drink.
Yo, my name is Soft Drake.
That's what that guy was listening to. Drake's new album, Soft.
Soft Drake.
Yeah, that's why he was getting jiggy with it. Yep,
He gets full ASMR in it.
Yeah, full ASMR. Drake's like, it's soft up in here. Yes, it is.
Yo, I'm rapping to the beat, rapping to the beat.
Drake doesn't even rap. He sings. I've never.
Yeah, he does.
But he's like, I'm a rapper, but all he does is sing. Whatever. Why are we talking about Drake? I think we're done. I think we're done here.
I think we're done here.
All right, that's it for the Black Friday episode. We've said our piece. We'll see you guys next episode with some even more nonsense. And as always, to be continued.